What up, Smart Rapper Gang? Today, I'm gonna give you the solution to writer's block. Artists have it, we get it. It's just, when you can't write or you don't feel like you're writing something good. And that's why I wanna make this video. There's this mental trick I'm gonna teach you in this video. It's going to allow you to overcome writer's block every single time. Let's make this a quick video. Now, what is writer's block? You already know what writer's block is. You can't seem to write something. The writer's block isn't that you can't write. That's not actually what the block is. The block that you get is actually that you're blocked from feeling like you're writing something good. Right? That's the writer's block. You can just write whatever, blah, 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 blah. It looks like gibberish on the page, but it doesn't seem to be anything, okay? So I think that why we call it writer's block is we're blocked from the inspiration or the creativity, the divine presence of getting that inspiration to write something unique, cool, and interesting, okay? That's the block. All right. And when I saw this quote the other day, I don't remember what it was, but it made me realize what writer's block actually is. And I was already overcoming it by doing this. Since we're not actually blocked from writing, we're actually blocked from writing something amazing. I realize I'm already doing this. But when we look at it like this, all you have to do, and this is what I already do to overcome writer's block, and this is what I want to share with you guys. And this is actually the trick that I've been using for years to overcome writer's block. But this quote that I saw really reminded me of how I can deliver it to you guys in a better way. So you can do it too. If you're writing and you feel like you're blocked from writing something amazing, the way to overcome it is you just keep writing. But here's why. You're like, Rob, shut up. Here's the thing. If you keep writing, what happens is this. Eventually you write something, right? Eventually, even if you write for like 5-10 minutes, you feel like, oh man, it's just gibberish. I can't use any of these lyrics. They ain't that good. Well, eventually you come up with a lyric or you say something that suddenly, even through the gibberish, is like, yo, that shit was hard. What happens when you write something hard or when you make a melody? Because you could be, writer's block can come down and making melodies and flowing too, right? What happens with that moment that you make something real crazy? 99% of it can be gibberish. You only need that 1% to be great. And that moment that great lyric or that great melody or whatever you're doing comes out of you, what does it do? It immediately gives you more motivation to keep writing. It immediately opens this pathway to, oh, I'm not blocked, I just did it. Oh, I just wrote crazy shit. And it frees you from worrying about the block. In this instance, when that moment happens, when you realize what you're writing was great, you suddenly are intrigued to write more. You suddenly start creating better stuff because the passageway just opens up. So the trick is to just keep writing, even if it's gibberish, because eventually you're able to use some of it. I'll write for an hour and I'll feel like everything I wrote was amazing, you know what I'm saying? But then eventually there's these set of bars. I'm like, oh, that shit was hard as fuck. And then you realize this shit's way better than everything else. And then suddenly everything I write for the next 10 minutes is crazy good. And then maybe I, go back into a block of some sort. And it's just kind of like, this what I'm writing isn't inspiring me, blah, blah, blah. Then suddenly you do it again. The moment that you write something that inspires you, because you're writing it. So if you write about something you're passionate about, you write something that's great, you know what I'm saying? Eventually it's going to springboard and jump into and launchpad you into being unblocked and into being motivated by your own lyrics. That's what's going to happen. And this is how I've always overcame writer's block. I just keep writing. It doesn't matter if it's gibberish. Just because you're not writing something amazing all the time doesn't make you any less of an artist. Lots of artists throw away a lot of garbage. Lots of artists make books and they throw them away. Lots of artists have first drafts of books, they throw them away. A lot of pilots that go on to TV get trashed after the first season. A lot of songs you put out, they won't blow up. That doesn't matter. What matters is that you keep creating, and the moment you keep creating, the more stuff comes out of it. Point blank, period. So who cares if you make 100 songs and 99 of them suck, okay? Who cares if you write 1,000 bars and only 50 of them are good? You then have the 50 bars. The goal isn't to make everything you make amazing while you're just creating freely. The goal is to come up with something amazing while you're creating. If you create for 4 hours and only 15 minutes of that 4 hours, you created something amazing that you're gonna give to the world, those 15 minutes are what matter, but you could not have gotten to those 15 minutes without the other 3 hours and 45 minutes of work. So when you start writing, keep writing. When I really got exceptional at writing lyrics and connecting words, like anybody who has the lyric writing course where I show you guys, I bring you to the studio and I show you over my shoulder how I write, the tools I use to write and how I can write so fast and write like tons and tons of bars like this, like this, like this. You see me do that. But I came up with that method of writing, and you can get your hands on the lyric course, smartrapper.com/write lyrics, and you can get your hands on that course. I came up with that method of writing that everybody goes nuts for when they see it, and you just mimic me and you copy it and it works for you. I came up with that in 2013. And what I was doing was every single morning I would wake up early, and I'm talking about I was sleeping in an unfinished basement, okay, and it was cold and I slept on the floor. What's up, bro? Sean? Rob, what's going on, bro?
What do you do?
I'm a music artist. I'm actually shooting videos right now. So I own the biggest educational platform for hip hop artists. So I do motivational videos. I help them, I educate them on things I learned in the music industry, and just teach them, just help them better themselves. Because I didn't have anybody like that. Most people don't. Yeah. And at the time, I was sleeping in an unfinished basement, okay? Like, and I had my little computer, and I would just wake up every day and I'd write for 1 hour straight, no matter what, didn't matter how I felt. I'm talking about I would rise from the floor. I had this little $20 table from Home Depot, and I'd have the timer that was for 1 hour, and then I had my lyric pad already open for when I woke up, and I just start writing. And I just be like, it didn't matter if I was groggy. Like, what are you writing right when you wake up? You're writing gibberish. It didn't matter that it was gibberish. What mattered is that it was something. And then as I kept writing, something came about, okay? And it works every time. You just have to keep writing. And that is how you overcome writer's block. Okay? All right, so there you go, guys. I hope this helped you out. Just keep that in mind. Just keep writing. That's how you overcome it. Don't be like, I can't write right now. Just start on it. That's the whole point, right? If you just get going, doesn't matter if you're writing garbage, even if you're just like writing like time, rhyme, dime, blind, even just like writing anything, even if it's not like coherent sentences, you're still working and it comes together.
Do it.
You know what I'm saying? You ever drawn a picture and the picture's like nothing at first and you're suddenly like, oh, this could be a fucking cat. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. You're just drawing lines until suddenly it becomes something that you didn't expect it to be, and you're inspired to keep drawing it or creating it. That's the point. All right, gang. If you want to get my lyric writing course, I'll put a link below, or go to smartrapper.com/write lyrics. And also don't forget that the Rapper Shortcut is released again. It has relaunched officially. The beta testers are going nuts. I'll put a link below for you guys for that. rappershortcut.com/relaunch. Or if you want to get the calendar for free, rappershortcut.com/go. All right. Hope this helped you out. Out of everything, anything, I want you guys to know this. Just keep hustling. Stay persistent, especially when you start writing. Keep hustling on the writing. Don't stop. Be persistent. Persistence in every part of life. It always pays off. All right? So keep hustling, gang. I'll see you at the top.
And it's only right I say I'm out. Yeah. Shark Tank is probably all this money or the cars only parking. I've been eating good, stacking chips like a card game. Walk around knowing none of shit like a fart stand. All my shit is new age. I'm new wave, but they ain't